This is Tim Bryce with my column entitled The Harsh Reality of the War on Terror. President Obama would have us believe the war on terror is over and that America won. Nothing could be further from the truth. The war on terror is admittedly an unconventional war, as there wasn't any formal declaration, but we've been engaged in it since 9/11, making it 13 years old and the longest war in our history. And the ugly truth is, we will not be getting out of it anytime soon. The war on terror is obviously not a typical war in the sense of battle lines, tactical military strategy, and sophisticated equipment. Instead, it is a terrorist campaign where we play defense while our opponents play offense. More importantly, it is necessary to acknowledge we are engaged in a religious war with the Muslims. The fact we are Americans is less important than we are perceived as infidels, the non-believers, and the perceived enemies of Islam. This means it will never end as long as there are Muslim fanatics. Some will say, what about the good Muslims, those who do not believe in jihad? Those who do not condemn the terrorist actions are encouraging the terrorists through their inaction. It would be an interesting experiment to ask Muslims in enclaves like Dearborn, Michigan, to sign a petition condemning Muslim terrorism. Let us also consider how Muslims have immigrated, some would say infiltrated, not just the United States, but the United Kingdom, Australia, Belgium, Canada, France, Germany, and the Netherlands, where they have become vocal about changing local laws to adapt to Sharia law. This has become of great concern to those of us who are happy with our existing laws. Slowly, though, Muslims are joining local governments to exert such influence. It has also been said there are Muslims in the federal government as well, including the White House. This has become rather unnerving to citizens. Muslim extremists will not be happy until the Western world has capitulated to Islam, regardless how long it might take. This means the war on terror will continue unabated and a flashpoint is inevitable, such as targeting another American icon, such as the Statue of Liberty, Hoover Dam, Mount Rushmore. Or perhaps something more diabolical, such as destroying our electrical grid, capturing or killing our government, or igniting a nuclear device on our shores. Whatever it is, we will again find ourselves having to make some hard decisions as to how to respond. Should this happen, do not be surprised if Muslims in this country are rounded up and interred in camps, as we did with the Japanese Americans in World War II, or perhaps deported to the Middle East. The anger by the American people after such a cataclysmic event will be such that all Muslims will live in fear of our response. The war on terror will not stop until the Muslim extremists either call for a cessation of violence or they are eradicated completely. That is the harsh reality we must all live with. Friends, keep the faith. This is Tim Bryce in Palm Harbor, Florida. Follow me on the internet at timbryce.com.